Good morning. Seems like it's been a long time, hasn't it? I'm still a little sore today. But here I am. Yeah, so it's not going to be a big one. I even got a blister on my foot. Got a Band-Aid on it right now. But I didn't want that to stop me, right? That was a long walk the other day. A couple of them. So I'm still recovering a little bit from that. That's all right. Just a little bit of muscle tension. And that blister on my foot. It's a nice day. It's a nice day. Well, great news. Another little bit of a victory. Well, as you know, some of you guys already know that come to the lives. But I'm going to say it again because I'm so proud of myself. Yes, I am proud of myself. The scale moved, guys. The scale moved. Yes, finally. Remember a while back, a couple of weeks back, I was at 303 and I ate that steak and it jumped up to 306, 307, and for a couple of weeks it was staying 305, 306, 307. And then I stopped looking at the scale. It's like, I don't really want to look at the scale. It's not moving. And yeah, I stepped on the scale yesterday. 302.8. It moved. And then I thought this morning when I got up, I was like, well, yesterday probably was just a fluke. You're not really that weight. Because I felt like my fingers were a little swollen this morning. And I said, all right, we'll just go ahead and step on the scale, see if you weren't dreaming yesterday. 302.6. So it went down a little bit more. So I said, okay. It's moving now. See, I could have quit, but I had patience. I kept going on and on and on, telling myself, don't go there, don't go getting all bummed out and quitting. But I knew eventually it would go again. Oh, my muscles in my leg hurt today. But I knew if I just kept going, being faithful, don't quit, have patience, let your body heal, because I knew it was healing. I could see the changes. So see, guys, the Carnivore keeps showing me that it's working on my body. I just have to have patience and let my body heal. You know, we can't rush things. I think my body was so unhealthy, which it is, that there is so much more of a priority of healing that went on before the actual weight loss. Yeah, we all want that weight loss. I do. You know, I do, all in the right places. I want it to be in my butt and I want to lose it in different places, but my body's going to lose it wherever it wants to lose it and heal wherever it wants to heal. I can't force it. Although we all wish we could, right? You know, make a schedule plan like, all right, this week we're going to work on the neck and next week we'll work on the arms and spend a few months just working on the belly. No, it's going to what it wants to do. It's going to heal where it feels is the priority. And then there's, oh, my foot just had a shockwave of pain. So yeah, we just got to have patience, guys. You know, I remember a talk that I had with my grandmother years and years ago, and she used to say, patience is a virtue. You know, you just got to have patience in life. Well, you got to have patience on the carnivore diet, too. Oh, I'm only going to walk to the short corner today. I forgot about that yard sale up there. There's hundreds of people. Well, maybe I'm exaggerating, but it's probably at least 15. I don't want to walk by that. So yeah, have patience, guys. Shake it up a little bit. And I did shake it up a little bit. I went from doing BBBBE, remember, for a few weeks? And then I shook it up and I ate a hot dog one day, and another day I had some chicken with some butter on it. So see, I probably shocked it into losing some weight. And then I did a couple of OMAD days where I only ate once a day. So shake it up a little bit. That's what I did. Do something a little different. If one thing isn't working, do something else. I really don't know what it was that got me to drop. Maybe it was that long walk. Maybe it was my 50th walk. I did a little bit more exercise than what my body's used to. I'm still recovering from that. I'm still recovering. Ouch. Yeah, my ankle hurts. My butt hurts. Yeah, those muscles aren't quite healed yet. Yeah, I didn't wake up until about noontime. Got up, got dressed, and headed out here. Missed everything I wanted to watch this morning. I swear I'm always catching videos in the replay, but that's okay. At some point I'll catch them live. It's just that I do my live late in the day, late at night, and they have their lives when I'm sleeping. And I'm like, oh, I missed another one. But I can't change my sleep schedule, so I watch them during the replay. And it's really good to watch a lot of those videos that has to do with what I'm doing, you know, my lifestyle. You know, so yeah, I have some that are crochet ones that are live on Sunday, and yeah, I have keto simple dustins, that I missed. That's all right. I can catch replays on both of them, right? No harm done. And during those times, it just gives you, oh, look at these squirrels. They're just a-playing in my yard. Got one popping around that tree. Hope you can see it. It's so cute. He's saying good morning. Good morning, Grandma. Good morning, Grandma. I hope that was on my video. That was so cute. If my camera didn't take aim, I'm sorry. Here's my driveway. Yes. Yeah, just a short one today. And remember, guys, sometimes that's all I want is just a short one. That's all I need. The whole thing for me is mobility. Keep moving. Keep moving. Move further than your kitchen. Move further than the bathroom. Keep your mobility. And that's why I do this every day. I don't want to lose what I've gained. Yeah, when I heal more, I'll take another walk around the corner. Eventually that'll be my norm, because I would like to be able to walk around the corner every day. You know, I got the time to. I just got to get my body used to doing it. And right now, I am not willing to spend another day like yesterday being in pain all day. I want to be able to be okay. And right now, between that blister on one foot, my cheek muscles, it's about all I can bear today. Yeah, when you're dieting, you know, some people do a lot of exercise and they think where there's no pain, there's no gain. Well, I'm here to tell you, being on a diet to change your lifestyle shouldn't be just about pain. It should be a lot of things, not just pain. Oh, I gotta sit. And this is the closest chair. Oh, ugh. Yeah, closest chair. So yeah, even though I know, I used to say, you know, where there's pain, there's gain, like everybody else. But I'm 65 years old. I don't want to spend the rest of my life in pain, guys. So I'm not some 30-year-old that's trying to lift weights and build, you know, big muscles, or even in my 40s doing that. I'm not. I'm 65. I lost my mobility, and I'm just regaining my mobility. So at first I was like, oh, I got to go walk around the block. I'm going to have to live my life with all soreness again like I did yesterday. I was thinking that last night. And it's like, no, you don't. You absolutely do not. And then I had to ask myself, why are you walking every day? To keep my mobility. Well, there you have it. So there'll be days when I feel like going for longer walks, but I need to recover in between them. You know, so I'm not going to be made to feel guilty. Now, if I was 20-something years old, 30 years old, I probably would. I just don't want to spend the rest of my living days in pain. Not if I can help it. But I think it hasn't even been 3 months yet, guys. It's been, what, this is 51? 51 days of walking. 51 days. And I can now walk a heck of a lot further than I did from day one. And that was my goal. And I don't want to lose what I've gained. Ever, ever, ever. So I need to walk every day. Maybe go to the corner twice, you know, in one day. With a rest period in between. Maybe I'll do that. But, you know, different parts, like in the evening. I love walking in the evening, you know. Do it when I like it. That sun is bright. But yeah, I'm really loving life right now for the first time in years, guys. Is that the carnivore diet? Could be. Because the carnivore diet also works on mental health, right? So who knows if it's just me happy or if it's me with being on the carnivore lifestyle. But whatever it is, it's working because I'm in a very good mood. Yeah, even when I'm sitting there in pain yesterday, I was still in a good mood. I was still in a good mood. It's like, oh, okay, that's life. Life is good. But it's a pain that you feel good about, because you accomplished something. That's why you got it. So, it's not the pain because your body is just worn out and tired and you're dying. There's a big difference, guys, a big difference. It's almost like, wearing a badge when you're in that kind of pain. A pride, brave, courage badge, And that's what you got to remember. It's not the dying pain. It's pain that you inflicted yourself because you're living. And that's the great part. But do I want to live that much every single day? No. Sorry, but I don't. I don't. The last time when I lost that 120 pounds, the crazy thing is that in 18 more pounds is where I was when I was celebrating losing 120 pounds. Well, at least 120 pounds. Because I wasn't sure how much over 400 I was. I could have been a lot more. I just, picked a number. And I celebrated when I was 284 as losing 120 pounds. Because I was thinking, I was probably like maybe 4 pounds over. Now that I think about it, because this time I lost 20 pounds in 2 weeks. I was probably a lot higher than that. Because I was thinking, 405 pounds. I didn't really, I wasn't sure how over I was. But it was about 3 weeks being on the carnivore diet before I got under 300. And at the beginning, under 400. And at the beginning, you lose a lot more weight. So I was probably pushing 420, 440, somewhere right in there. Well, maybe not 440, but at least 420, 425. So even though I say 120, it was probably more that I lost last year. But that's all right. The fact is I did it, and now I'm on my way doing it again. I can't wait till I get under that number where I knew I stopped, and that was at 284. And I stopped at that number last year, and I went to Maine and I gained that weight back. So yeah, I'm good. I'm gonna keep going this time. I'm not stopping. Nope. I'm already making plans for Thanksgiving. What am I gonna do for sides? So you gotta plan ahead for all of these things, I might even do something up like a nacho, a nacho dish. That I saw Homestead How, their family, making nachos the other day, and I thought, oh, that looks so good. Yeah, maybe I'll bring something like that, right? Everyone loves nachos. I think it might be at my house, though. I'm thinking it might be. So we'll see. We'll see. I might end up cooking. I don't know. I was hoping I didn't have to. I wanted to be lazy. But even if it was at this house and my daughter wanted to cook, I'd still be up there helping her. So, yep. So I've already bought some. I make a green bean casserole, and I've already bought the green beans for it. I already got the onions that you put on top. I won't be eating it, but I've already got the cans of cream of mushroom for it. The family loves it. So I've already started buying some stuff for Thanksgiving. Do a little bit here and there for it. Get all the like the non-spoiling stuff. Cranberry sauce, maybe that'll be next week. But I got the corn and stuff. Yeah. Such a beautiful day. Well, guys, I think I've rambled on enough. I am going to go inside. I'm going to settle down and I'm going to crochet. I might try to go to Walmart today after my daughter leaves, opens up the driveway. Try to get my husband to take me to Walmart. I need about another 2 more scans for that shawl. So yeah, I'm probably going to head there, and I won't get a scooter. I'll walk. You know, do a couple more walking steps in today. All right, guys, I'm going to go. Thank you for watching. Thank you if you make comments, because I really love those comments. I love reading them. It just makes me smile, getting all that positivity, you know, flowing. And so thank you for that. You guys are all great. Every single one of you is super. Yeah, don't forget, I go live every night, 7 nights a week. It's during my snacking hours that I used to be really bad at, you know, sitting down before bed, watching whatever and just snacking and crocheting. So going live in those hours, my worst hours of the day, really helps me, and that's why I do them. And hopefully they help you too. Well, I know they do, because you guys constantly are thanking me for having such a group like that, where we can all gather like-minded and just be together during those hard hours, you know, where we struggle. And yeah, so drop in and say hi. I'm probably gonna maybe add a couple more, but maybe not as long, because we go for like 3-4 hours or longer some nights. You know, as long as there's interest, as long as there's people around, if the room is fairly full, I like to stay and help and support as many people as I can during those hours. Someone said you know, it's a calming vibe in my channels before bed, you know, before she goes to bed. And that's good. That's good that someone can feel that way. I'm very happy about that. So yeah, hopefully more people come, and the growing of the channel continues. Because after all, it is our channel. It's where we can hang out and help each other during our struggles. We need something daily. This channel helps people that are trying to do this and they're alone doing it, because it's hard getting family support for this type of a journey, especially this type of life change, you know, and there's so much negativity around it that it's great to be around positive people that are in a positive, you know, place. And that's what we're here for, guys. You know, everyone's in a different part of their journey. So it's great that we have, you know, people talk about what their victories were that week. People talk about their struggles. You know, I haven't lost any weight for a year, and they, you know, we tell them, you got to investigate, you got to figure it out, you got to do your research. There is a reason why. And they find out the whys. You know, they find out that they were eating too much fat and they had to cut back. So they cut back on their fats, and now they're losing again. And that's what we do for each other. We give them ideas where to look, you know, rah, you know, do this, investigate your body, change it up a little, whatever it is you're doing. And, you know, people get scale victories. Some, you know, get other kind of victories. We share it. Yeah, let the dogs out. Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Yeah, you want to come up here? Come on, you can do it. There you go. Well, all right. I guess she's saying, Mommy, it's my time. Mommy, it's my time. Like, she hasn't seen me forever, you know. All right, guys. Well, I guess it's time for me to go. Thank you for letting me ramble. And thank you for coming on my walk like this. Please leave me a positive comment for the day. I love them. They really mean a lot. I love them. And it helps other people too. When other people sees your comments, and it helps them too. You know, we're all helping each other. So leave me some positive vibes. Leave me some victories in your comments, guys. Let me know if you're walking too, or let me know if the carnivore or keto diet is the journey that you're doing. Even if it isn't, you know, even if it isn't, leave some positivity in my channel, please. All right, this time I'm really going. So be kind to one another. You know, love on your pets. Yeah, love on your pets while they're sunbathing. They come out here not to go pee, but to lay in the sun. So love on your pets. Rescue or adopt if you haven't done that. Both of these pets, I've said it a million times, probably every video, both of these pets are rescues. They are rescued, and they're a joy to have. They're a joy to live in our pack. Yeah, I did say pack instead of family. And yeah. So on that note, guys, you have a good day. And thank you for watching. Bye-bye. See you tonight during the live. Bye-bye.